Hello. What am I doing? Well, I was doing chores today and I thought of things that I could do for a video because I really want to make another video, even though I know I'm gonna be hating myself because I'll have to edit it and I hate editing. But I had the following idea. On New Year's, I wore a white t-shirt under a blue button-up. And we had dinner and I ruined it. I don't know if you can see that. There. So I thought, what am I gonna do with this shirt? Then I remembered that I have these textile markers, which are supposed to be easy to use, and I've used them before when I made a t-shirt for a friend. I used only the black and I wrote on it. I didn't really draw anything because I can't really draw. She really liked it, so I thought maybe I can, cover this up with a little design. And then I thought about what kind of design I wanted. I had a couple ideas, but none of them really worked because I only have 10 colors, so that's gonna be restricting. And I didn't want to get anything else for this video. Like, I didn't want to invest any money into it, I'm gonna try to make do with what I have and draw a little Shiba Inu face. Isn't that fun? I also have this little blanket that friend that I gave that other t-shirt to got for me from Japan because she went there. But none of those faces are what I want on this t-shirt, and I looked online and I was like, yeah, there's a bunch of these that I could use, but then I thought if I do that I might get into trouble because of copyright reasons. So what I'm gonna do instead, which is really risky, is trying to draw this guy. I got him a few years ago, and I also have this little Karakusa. I don't know how to pronounce it in Japanese. I'm not Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. I don't even know what that means, if it means anything. But that's what this pattern is called. I'm gonna put it right here, written out, so you can look it up if you want to. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and draw this guy on a piece of paper that I'm gonna use as a template for the shirt. So materials that I'm gonna use are a piece of paper, an eraser, a pencil, and something you want to do if you're doing this with the t-shirt, you want to have something to put into the t-shirt so that these markers don't bleed through to the other side and ruin the back of the shirt. I just cut open this giant envelope, and I think that should be enough because I'm only doing sheet and hope that's enough. I don't know, we'll see. This might be a terrible idea. I never really have any good ideas. So let's see how this works. But first of all, the Shiba face. Yeah, I'm just gonna tip you over a little bit so maybe you can see what I'm doing. You're not gonna see my lovely face, but I hope you'll get over it. Stay there, and then let's see what we can do. So I'm just gonna start with the nose because I feel like that's the easiest part. I already don't like this, like at all. This is just gonna be a rough sketch anyway, so it doesn't really matter if this looks great or not, because once I'm done with the sketch, I'm gonna do the lines with a black marker to try and transfer the line art onto the shirt. I might put this in the shirt so that I at least have the line art in there, and just have to color it in afterwards, because I feel like doing this on the t-shirt without, being able to see it through the shirt is gonna be difficult as hell. I might have to do this way larger than I'm currently doing it, because this is gonna be tiny. Let's start over. If there are any artists watching me do this, please be mindful of the fact that I am not an artist. I already like this one way better than the first one. How's that look so far? I think I'm not gonna be able to fit in the ears now. Damn it. I mean, I don't have to do it exactly like the plushie. Maybe I should have started with the head. Okay, so let's try and make the head. Is that right? I don't know. Looks wrong. Looks very, very wrong. Looks more like a seal now. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit the green thingy in it, the green collar. Maybe I'm just gonna improvise that part on the shirt because it doesn't seem... I was just gonna say it doesn't seem too difficult, but it actually seems very difficult because I can't draw white over it. I have to make this with the green and leave the white parts out, which is not gonna happen. Not at all. So we're not even gonna try. I mean, the rest of this I can improvise on the shirt, but I just need to... This doesn't look like a Shiba, you know? I don't know what this looks like, but it's not a Shiba. Remember, this is just the sketch. We don't even have the line art yet. You know what? It's not perfect, but nothing's perfect, so leave me be. But you know what? It's gonna be my design, and with my design I can do what I want. So the camera just gave up. The battery is not empty. It just cut off after like 16 minutes something. You didn't miss much, but I finished it, sorta. I used this break to get the brush pens that I'm gonna actually color this with after I'm done, because I think it looks nice and I want to keep it. Or maybe I won't do that. We'll see. I don't know. And let's keep going. Now this time I have to make sure that the battery doesn't run out on me because it is half empty. Let's see where we can get with this. I have the other one charging right next to me, but it needs a little time. I didn't plan ahead. This is going to be a nightmare on the shirt anyway, because if I remember correctly, these markers tend to, you know, stretch the fabric a little bit, so it's gonna be really difficult, I think, to get some clear lines on there. I mean, the last thing I did was write on a shirt, and it turned out okay. It wasn't the greatest thing ever, but I don't know how it's gonna be when I draw something and actually fill it in with color. So it actually is recommended that you leave those fabric markers on the shirt for at least 24 hours while it's drying completely. It's even more recommended to just steam it on, but I don't have a steaming iron, so I can't do that. I just looked at my hand because I'm left-handed, and usually when I do something, it shows up on here. Okay, we're done. So this is it. Let's try to get this onto the t-shirt. Pray for me. I think I'm actually gonna glue this down onto that envelope. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna go to the kitchen, empty one compartment of my cupboard so that I can take out the wooden board that's in there, so that I can stretch the shirt onto the board without this, you know, sliding back and forth in there. So hopefully that'll give it more stability. And I don't mess this up. I really don't want to mess this up. I'd rather go to the kitchen and empty a compartment in the cupboard for this than ruin the shirt that's already ruined. But I want to rescue it. This is the whole point. I'm gonna leave the well-lit area of the living room. So this part, I don't know if you can even see that. This one right here. I can just take these out. It's actually not that much of an effort. And just take that board out. I think that's the right size. So I think this actually works. So now what I'm gonna do is glue it down and transfer that to the shirt. Boo! I'm back. Not with glue, but with tape. So we're gonna tape it. I don't know how much I need. I'm just gonna take that much, split it in half, split these in half. This seems to be a very common sense thing that I'm gonna tell you, but you know, working on the phone, talking to people all day made me realize that common sense doesn't exist. So, if you're working with tape and you need multiple pieces of tape, what you can do is put them on the edge of the table like that, so that you have them ready whenever you need them. Okay, first, let's actually tear these up even smaller. Looks like a picture frame almost. I could hang this on my wall. Okay, let's get it into the t-shirt. Now, I also have to make sure that I'm actually lining this up with the tomato stain. Otherwise, this entire thing is for nothing. Okay, this looks, I don't know, is it symmetrical? Let's hope it is. Tuck this under. Same on the other side. Alright, moment of truth. Transferring the line art to the shirt with the fabric marker. Okay, we need black, green, if I decide to do the color, which I'm not yet sure if I do, orange, and pink. So technically I only need 3 colors. With the green we're gonna wait. I don't know if I want to do it, but we'll see. Yeah, this doesn't work the way I wanted it to work, so we're just gonna make it all black. It's bleeding through the shirt, and I don't like that. Let's just keep going and see what happens. Maybe I should start with the right side and I can work this way. Otherwise, this left-handed idiot is gonna ruin his hand. I don't know if you can see it, but here's one stain and there's the other one. And it's already on my hand. Crap. Okay, I have to be careful now because if I smear it all over, it's gonna be all over on the finished product. And that's not what we want. I have to say, this worked way better on the other shirt. It didn't bleed quite as much. I mean, look at the nose. Can you see that? It's gonna ruin it. I don't know if it's gonna work. But now, there's no turning back. Let's try to make the best of it. Yeah, this is already not symmetrical. The space here is wider than it's there, but it's... whatever. I want to use the curve of my hand to do the curves, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Maybe I shouldn't have used black for this, but you have to use black for the nose and the... damn it. Okay, whatever. We'll keep going. We'll just keep going and pretend like none of this is infuriating. Maybe I should have worked from the inside out. That would have been easier. But now, whatever. So I think we're done with the black. Let's start with pink for the ears. Oh, this is very bright. Actually, it doesn't look too bad at the border right here. The pink blood is fighting against the black blood to make a clean border. So there's hope, guys. There's hope. Oh, there's another tiny tomato stain right there. And the other one's here that's gonna be covered in orange. And then you can't see it anymore. Yeah, that part right here looks very ugly. It turns green almost. So the pink might be more resilient against the black than the orange is. Yeah, that doesn't look nice. That does not look nice. Not at all. But we'll keep going. I have no choice anyway. I think the tip is losing color because it's losing a little steam over here. All right, I guess we're done. Let's see if it's even symmetrical. Like if it's in the middle of the shirt or not. Okay. Actually, I can't use the template anymore because it completely bled onto that. Now I have another problem because this is still wet. So if I make it touch the other side, it's gonna bleed through that as well. So what can I do? I could leave it like that and let it dry and then show you later what it looks like. Let's read the instructions to actually see what I need to do. Textile markers, talon colors, line thickness 2 to 5 millimeters, suitable for brightly colored fabrics, silk, polyester, cotton. It bled all over the place. Fixing the color. After the ink has dried, iron the fabric inside out for at least 3 minutes. Alternatively, leave it to dry for 24 hours. Can be washed at up to 40 degrees Celsius. Store horizontally. Oh, because they're so cheap, if you store it like that, the tips are going to be flooded with color and it's going to just drip out. If you store it like that, the tips are going to drain. Fun! Okay. So I think I'm actually gonna let this dry for 24 hours. Now let me think. Okay, I'm gonna put a garbage bag over a hanger, then put the shirt over that so that the garbage bag in there keeps the front from touching the back. You know, you don't have to have the pro equipment for this. You just have to be crafty. And since I don't want to get scissors, I'm just gonna rip a hole in it. Yeah, this garbage bag isn't big enough. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm ripping the bag, so let's just keep it like this. And just slide that in there. Try not to let the sides touch each other. Okay, that works. That works. Now let's take the board out. See, it completely bled through. All right, this is it. We turned this into this and turned that into a t-shirt. Doesn't look too bad. Could have gotten way worse. I'm actually kind of proud of it. I mean, the bleeding is annoying. You know, we did the best that we could. Maybe I need a different fabric for it to not bleed all over the place. But, you know, it is what it is. Hello, it's the next day. And we're filming with natural light. And I think this shirt has dried enough so that I could try it on and show you what it looks like. But this is the design. It looks nice on the tiny display on my camera if it's that far away. But if you get closer, you can see just how much the colors just bleeded into each other. Bled into each other? Bled into each other. Bleeded isn't a word. Bled. English is my second language. Leave me alone. But yeah, I think it's a cool, you know, hanging out shirt, but when you're at home. Okay, so let's put it on and see what it looks like. There we go. So this is the shirt. So I think I'm happy with the size. I'm happy with the fact that it seems to be centered well. Yeah, the ears are not symmetrical, but at least it seems centered. And I like that. Okay, thank you for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to see videos whenever. Have a great day. Wear your seatbelt, stay hydrated, and do all those things. I'm bad at outros. Goodbye.